fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one on the end zone. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. He's in the clear. He's past the 30. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
And he's got it. The two-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a two-score game. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. About as exciting a first quarter as you can ask for. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. He keeps it on the design run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, we got the big man touchdown alert. Look at this guy. He's able to get his hands on the football and all the way back to the end zone for 6. And this is when you see the real party. Look at his teammates and how excited they are. You get a big man in the end zone, it's going to be a party.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Now it's another broken tackle. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Fighting off the defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
This is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. On the move now. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Oh, what a grab! They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Got an opening here.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things.
Intercepted in the end zone. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is...
It is intercepted. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Incredible response by this defense, Chris. You come out right in the sudden change situation. The offense turns it over, you're on the field, and you get the ball right back to that offense. Now it's incumbent on them to actually put that turnover behind him and move the ball down the field.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. Timeout Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Back to pass. It's Mateer. The pocket breaking down. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Sooners. They go to the air to reach the end zone. Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He'll make it into the end zone. They tack on two more just before the break here. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Time enough for one more play in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of this first half. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Sategna. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. A deep shot to the right. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Well, that's certainly not what they drew up at halftime. You try to make adjustments as a coaching staff and really impress on your players. The importance of that first series of the third quarter, and that's just a terrible mistake by the quarterback and a huge turnover for the defense.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return. But the pick ends that threat. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly
looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it at the 15. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Chris, when you're down here near the goal line for these two-point plays, the field is so condensed, and the timing becomes more difficult for the quarterback. They just can't connect here on this pass.
He's going to bring this out 2 yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to pass. It's Manning. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, you know as a quarterback, these decisions are going to be very quick on third and short. And I thought he did a nice job of seeing what the defense was in and then seeing his opportunity to pick up this first down, and he's able to do it. Nice short gain, and he moves the chains.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
He's back to throw again on second down. And this time it's complete. He's forced out of bounds after a nice gain. And that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To the air, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Smothers. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Attacking the middle of the field with the running back is always a great strategy. We used to call this a Texas route. Just out of the backfield, over the middle, easy pitch and catch, and now it's a first down.
The Longhorns looking to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Touchdown, Longhorns. He barrels into the end zone.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position, you're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sategna. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes in these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And he'll just get rid of it. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Dropping back, it's Manning. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
At the end of 3, the score is tied. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Breaks into the open. Now he's bringing it back. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return. Oh, it's the biggest play of the game, trying to win it in regulation, but now a turnover is giving the other team a great opportunity.
Oh, Chris, you're just sick for this quarterback. You know he's going out there trying to make a play, get his team into scoring position, but you just can't make that throw in this moment. And now what an opportunity. Like you said, now our guy's trotting on the field. He's got a drive to go down and win the game. What a moment. What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on first down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on second and third down. Great call.
Touchdown, Sooners. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards gain. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Grab behind the line. It's Townsend. Oh, he's in the clear now. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
First down and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 33. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a second and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. They need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at second and 13. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. He grabs it inside the 20. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's first and 10. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Trying to get this RPO connected here over on the left side, and they just can't get it done. And again, for the quarterback, it's about ball handling, getting a nice grip on that ball, and then throwing the ball accurately. The other part of this, and Chris, this is what goes totally overlooked in the RPO game, is footwork. The quarterback has got to be moving his feet so that he's got a base in order to throw the ball accurately. I don't think he does that here, and that's what leads to an incompletion.
Timeout Oklahoma. That's their second. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Just outstanding stuff from this offense, executing when they desperately needed it. And now, Chris, we're an extra point away from a tie ball game. We played all this football, and it's basically 0-0.
Does his job at the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's Mateer. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense contributes 6 points.
What an incredible play by this defense, Chris. In a tie game, they go out there and create the turnover. But not just the turnover. They take it back for a score. Inside of a minute, this is wild.
Bringing it out, it's Sategna. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners now will take a timeout. That's their last one. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Harris. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
What a huge first down to stop the clock. And now they need to move quickly. They've got to get points on.
A deep shot to the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. Could take it all the way. Will not be brought down. He can go. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. The big fella takes it all the way back for a pick six. You'll never forget that moment.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and of course part of the college football playoff. Hi folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler on the Tour Clap. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Once again, Atlanta has shown out. This is one of the college football capitals of the world. We know that the South...
Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and of course part of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Clemson Tigers. The Tigers will kick this deep to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cooper. He'll be stopped short of the... Good job of the coverage team. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's loss, a tackle for loss. Now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ah, here he goes. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. The sure hands. It's Cooper. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They bring him down, but a nice 1st down gain in the scramble. He's just short of the marker. The Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Now it's 3rd and goal of the opening drive. Can he get a touchdown and draw first blood here? The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
What an excellent job by this pass defense. There is nowhere to go with the football. The quarterback is forced into checking that ball down, and yet they're still there and rallying up and making the tackle short of the line to gain. This defense is playing at such a high level right now.
To the air, it's Jennings. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Tight ends are such a threat in this area of the field. And, Chris, you've got to go to the matchups, the big body players. This is like basketball on grass. Post them up, throw it in the end zone, and it's a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the bunch formation. Breaking tackles. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The short football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Running with purpose. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking. It's about tackling.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense will make the stop at what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So it's SMU in front here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Quick dart to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Looking to throw yet again. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
This is assignment football at its best. This defense has done a nice job. When I prepare for this team, this defense is always in the right spot, and they're in the right spot here on 3rd down. Eyes in the backfield, and they're able to get the stop. The quarterback tries.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. To pass. It's Jennings. He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Aggressive call on the first play of the drive, but doesn't work.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And here's the handoff. He's got space. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Using his legs here. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. The Mustangs call a timeout now. That'll be their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB keeper all the way. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And SMU will spend their 2nd time out here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Mustangs. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. Oh, he throws it back. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. One, yes, you're keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The Mustangs will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Brown. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. He's got some space, look out. Breaks into the clear. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Clemson.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cooper. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. To throw, it's Jennings. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on first. And the quarterback dropping back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he makes the catch. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains.
He's got a crease. He's past the marker and still going. He's in the clear. Crosses the touchdown, SMU. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, this guy is special. To take it the distance, look at the speed on the outside. Quarterback designed run from well over 50 yards, and he's able to take it the distance and put it in the end zone. What a beautiful play design, but really it comes down to individual effort and talent, and he has it.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Goes out of bounds, but they're now across the 25.
This is exactly how you draw it up as a quarterback, coach. You've got your guy out there, and he's going to take off. And listen, you've got to pick up 1st downs with your legs at some point, maybe 2 to 4 during the course of the game. But here's the best part is that he doesn't take an unnecessary hit. Once he gets the line to gain, he just steps out of bounds. That's A++ on the grade sheet on Sunday when you're watching the film.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. quick completion to the tight end. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Got an opening here. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers. Another touchdown for this running back. He's doing his best to keep this team in the game. Still work to do, Joel, but you got to believe this is their guy to lean on.
I think they're going to have to lean on him because the other parts of this offense just have not been as effective as running the football. He has been so good, and now trying to get him the ball in more creative ways. You think about pushing forward in this game rather than just handing the football to your back. Try to throw it to him, maybe on a screen pass or a swing pass. Try to get him the ball on the perimeter so that he can create.
Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back him up, sets up a 1st and 15 now. Dropping back, it's Jennings. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. No idea what he was trying to do there, but the end result, it's going to be a safety. Wow.
Chris, this is perfect defense by this defensive end. You're supposed to set a hard edge, and you can see as this quarterback is trying to get outside of the pocket to the right, that defensive end is just not allowing him to do it. He keeps his outside arm free, and he's able to get the sack for a safety.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. They bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down. They lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So it's SMU in front here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. tackle made after just a short game.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Davidson. Out of bounds, he's spotted inside the 40.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets up now 2nd and 3. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Fighting off the defender. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
This front 7 is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game. Is this defense and their ability to create the negative.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on 1st down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Clemson. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Galloway. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got space. He's a quarterback in the clear. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. As the QB fights his way into the end zone, the Mustangs answer back. Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
And SMU will spend their second timeout here. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. First and 10 play coming up. He's looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Now the Mustangs will use their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Offense getting set for what could be their final drive down late in the final quarter. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Comes up with the catch. Runs through the defender. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Looks left and finds his target there. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Clemson getting set with a first and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sticks. It's Haynes. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Tigers looking to cash in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. The Tigers go back on top.
So impressed with the execution all the way down the field, and a gotta-have-it drive, and they're able to put it in the end zone. What a beautiful job. And I tell you, this offense and this quarterback, so impressive. Again, are you great when your greatest is needed? And they are right here late in this ballgame.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. To throw, it's Manning. Here comes the rush. And he just throws it away. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Contact as he threw it. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
You know, Chris, there's 2 things going on here. One, the pass rush is doing a great job. Yes, the effort is there. They've got some guys that can get after it. But also this pass protection, they've got to shore themselves up. It's about effort and targeting yourself pre-snap. They're not doing a good job of either of those. They need to shore up this protection if they want to have success offensively.
Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Now here he goes. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. 1st down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Going for the touchdown here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Look out, he's got space ahead. Breaks into the clear. QB in the clear now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a massive advantage it is for an offense when you can call the number of the quarterback in the run game in this spot on the field. He's obviously athletic enough, but he's also sturdy enough to carry the ball here close to the goal line. He's able to put it across the goal line for a touchdown. Beautiful job right there, but clearly just an advantage to have this guy at quarterback.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
scanning the field. It's Manning. He's hit just before the throw. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Here comes the pressure. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The Longhorns pick up enough for a 1st down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Coleman. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Powers through. Legs still churning. Won't go down. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Design quarterback run. He shreds the tackle. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Breaking free, end zone ahead. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He's got a crease. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Rebels. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. It's a 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
That's just a great defensive series.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Oh, he's in the clear now. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Running with purpose. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. He's in the clear. Here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. Great connection there for 6 points.
What an incredible weapon it is to have a running back like this, to throw it to him out of the backfield, and how about an open space? He makes people miss, gets to the end zone. What a huge touchdown early in this game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. And it's Ole Miss in front. We've got a good one going. Both teams come out swinging as the stats tell the story. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Manning. The pressure's on. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
And Chris, not all drops are equal. That one is a massive drop. We're going to remember that one the rest of the day. You cannot make those mistakes and win big games. When the play is there to be made, in particular in the end zone, you've got to make it.
Caught for the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on 4th down. You know that this coordinator on the defensive side is aggressive, and you can see that on film. He loves to send pressure. How in the world do you not have short routes out there where you can get the ball out of your quarterback's hands quickly? They they've got to rethink their fourth down plan.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
You know, Chris, I don't care how you do it. The name of the game is to stay ahead of the chains and be on schedule. Avoid the obvious passing situation. Whether these are traditional run plays or getting the ball to the wide receiver on the outside in the run game, staying ahead of the chains, this is exactly what they have to do the rest of the game.
Direct snap. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be fourth down and just inches. Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. The ball is picked off. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
These offensive tackles are having problems with these outside linebackers. Whether it's on a straight rush or a blitz, these linebackers have presented a lot of issues. They've got to give these tackles help. Maybe a tight end, maybe a running back, a chip, something on the edge.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
Looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's an out route. The catch made.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number one, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number two, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. Look out, he's in the clear. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
You can't win big games turning the football over, and 2 picks in the first half is not going to cut it. I think the coach might have a decision to make. Does he need to bench this guy at halftime? Because he is not playing well, and he's not seeing the field very well at all.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down for the air. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to pass. It's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Across the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
What a game this guy is having. He is so good, and we told you all day long that he's got a nose for this goal line. And when they're in this situation, this coordinator continues to give him opportunities, and this defense has not adjusted. What a terrific job, and again, 3rd touchdown of the game.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense drops out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Here's the second down play. A play action, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
I love that they're attacking more down the field in these intermediate spaces. And in order to do that, you've got to throw the football with him.
He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Looking to scramble. It's another deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here.
Well, we knew these 3rd downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that, and this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on third down. Oh, this is going to haunt him the rest of the game. Wide open down the field. The only thing that you cannot do as a quarterback is overthrow this player. You've got to underthrow him, if anything. You've got to get the completion down the field. A big play almost always leads to a score, and here they're going to miss out.
They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He could go. He's at the 50. And breaks into the open. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, this is just a special play here from the defense. You've obviously got the ability to go after the ball and get the interception, but then to turn.
Sees an opening. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offense.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Looking deep down the left side. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Oh, he's bringing it back. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. To the air, it's Manning. He lets it rip. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, we knew these outside linebackers were going to be a problem in the pass rush, and they are here again. On the blitz on the outside, these tackles are just not getting out there and securing the edge.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Longhorns. Catch made for the score.
The focus and body control of this wide receiver is off the charts. Not only does he catch the ball, he secures, but watch him get the toe down inbounds for the touchdown. That's a great job.
Point after like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
What a jolt of energy for this sideline and this offense, now creating a short field for these guys. What a great job by this kicker. Look at that ball rolling and then just takes the perfect hop, and they're able to recover.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline. It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
And it's Ole Miss in front. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Got an opening here. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Working clock with the ground game. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Why are they not running the football here? What a terrible mistake. First from the play caller, and then the quarterback with his decision to put that ball in harm's way. You can't do this. This is a game situation nightmare right now, and certainly this head coach.
And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
I don't know if this is going to matter in this outcome, but I tell you, that is a beautiful throw down the field, maybe some momentum for future weeks. But if they are going to come back, it's time to go hyper fast right now.
Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Prior to the first down, they decide to call timeout. Trying to get points here before the half. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Caught in the end zone.
Chris, at first I thought he was going to get picked off here. He throws that ball right into traffic, and his wide receiver bails him out. This is when a player goes above the X's and O's. The defense does everything right. They're in position to make a play, and the wide receiver makes the offense right because he goes and snatches that ball in a contested catch.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had a going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Timeout taken by Texas. They've still got one more left to work with. Critical third down play for this offense right here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Dropping back, it's Lacey. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
It's nice to get that pickup and stop the clock, but they've got to move down the field in a hurry. They've got a lot of ground.
A deep shot right down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Look out, he's in the clear. Could take it all the way. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rebels. Pick six could be a game changer.